In today's video, I will be showing you how to cut 180-degree flare skirts with this elastic waistband. And the best part of this video is that I have two easy methods for you. My name is Joy, and on this channel I share sewing tutorials. I make sewing easy to learn and impossible to forget. So if you're a total beginner, you just found the right channel. I'll be using this Ankara fabric. You need about 3.5 yards. So I'll put the measurements needed on the screen. First thing you need to do is to fold your fabric like a triangle. So fold it into two. My waistband is going to be elastic. I can't use my actual waist measurement, so I'm going to use 30 plus extra 16 inches. So my new waist measurement is now 46 inches. So 46 divided by 3.14. If you're wondering where we got the 3.14 from, this is the standard measurement for calculating 180-degree flare. So the value we are working with is 14.6, but I will be using 14.5 instead because my waist already has a lot of volume. So now from the top of your fabric, you're going to measure the value you get, which is 14.5. I'm going to go all around, as you can see in the video, 14.5 all around, and I'll mark a straight line across to connect a curve. So it's going to form a curve if you do it properly. Mark on the wrong side of your fabric, not the right side, please. Second method to get your waist value is to divide your round waist measurements by 4. So 46 divided by 4 is 11.5. Bring my tape and I will just check where my 11.5 is from one edge of the fabric to the other end. I will search for where the 11.5 is. So now you can see that we have it on the same line, which means our value is accurate. So you just cut out this upper part. The next measurement is your skirt length. Remove 2 inches, which we are going to replace as the waistband later. The length of my skirt is 36 inches, but I will be using 37 inches so that I can be able to fold it with 1 inch. So I'll take my 37 inches all round. I'll mark it the very end of this fabric. This is actually very easy. Just follow exactly what I am doing in this video and you will achieve the same result. So when you cut, you notice that one side is shorter. Just leave it like that. We are going to add to that area. So now I'm going to get a piece and I would sew wrong sides facing each other, and then I would go ahead and just sew and press it down so that it will be neat. You turn it over to the other side and trim out so you can get the same length. After trimming, you should have something like this, so it will be equal when you check it. Now the next step is to fold your fabric like a triangle again, but this time around we are just going to place what we just cut out on top of the triangle. Make sure that it is balanced, they are even. Then you go ahead and just cut out. The difference between this and a regular waistband is that it doesn't have a zipper allowance. So but if you are going to add a normal waistband, you are going to have your zipper allowance at this point. In my case, I am just cutting exactly what we have without a zipper allowance. After cutting, you're going to have two pieces like this. You see, this is actually very easy. The next thing is to face your fabrics right sides to right sides, and you are going to sew on the wrong side. So you are going to sew these areas that I'm pointing at, and I will show you how to use this 1/2 inch elastic to make your waistband. Very easy. Bring in your skirt and you take your measurements from one end of the skirt to the other end of the skirt, and I got about 23 inches, which is the 46 inches we worked with. 23 by 2 is 46. So now I am going to bring my band. Remember the 2 inches we took out when we wanted to measure our skirt length? This is where we are adding it back. So it's 2.5 inches. So when you open this up, it is going to be 5 inch. 1/2 inch here is for joining it to the skirt. When you open it up and you check, it will be 5 inches. The total length of my waistband is 47 inches, but we measured 46. 47 because I'm going to be using about 1/2 inch for the joining. So we are going to make a straight stitch across and we'll leave 1/2 inch around the middle. So 1/2 inch is going to be around the middle. So you measure out and you make a top stitch all the way down so that you can easily pass your elastic. So when you do it well, you will see that your hand can pass inside the hole. So that hole is where we are going to pass our rope for this skirt. You will take your skirt and make a notch, as you can see in this video. Make a notch. So the notch is going to be at the front and at the back. You take your band and also make a notch on one end. So the middle of your band is where that hole is. That's the center of your band. You take and make a notch so that you can know where you place the back. So our next step is to measure out 1 inch. Mark out 1 inch and go down by another 1 inch and another ½ inch. So you're going to have 3 lines. You make a straight stitch all the way. You sew on those 3 lines from the beginning of your band to the end of your band. As you can see, you have just 3 lines. So that's where you pass our elastic. And if you notice, I didn't close it. I left about 1.5 inch. My hand can pass all the way up. So to know the measurement for your elastic, your actual waist measurements, my actual waist measurement, which is 30 minus 3 inches. So subtract 3 inches from your actual waist measurement, whatever your actual waist measurement is. From the 1.5 inch opening we had earlier, you're just going to pass your elastic to the first line, and you skip the center line that has the hole, and you take the same measurement of elastic and pass onto the last line as well. So you take your notched center, make sure the side that has the opening is facing downwards, right? And this is what you would have at the end of the day. Just go ahead and close up that 1.5 inch that we left. After closing the 1.5 inch, you can go ahead and fold the end of your skirts. And that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give this video a like and hit on the subscribe button so you'll be the first to know when I put out my next video. If you also have questions, please drop it in the comment section and I will respond to them as quick as possible.